Okay. So instantly you need to answer the questions like part one. So part three also you won't get time, but as we are practicing, we are doing practice, right? So definitely I'm going to give you some time so that you can gather some words and sentences and stuff. Okay. So I'll give you 2 minutes, and I'll also show you a sample answer so that that will help you to upgrade your conversation now. Okay. So this is a sample answer which says traveling to new places can be challenging in many ways. One of the biggest challenges is dealing with cultural differences, language, okay, customs and social norms, or even laws over there also, isn't it? We might not know what kind of law they have. Okay, for example, yeah, if you go to Dubai and all, you need to take care of certain things. Okay, so before going to that place, we should know certain things. We should little research about it, isn't it? That so that we would not hurt their like cultures, customs over there, or we would not end up in some unwanted situations, right? So it's better to always research about a place and go, right? So that's what he's saying. This can make it difficult to communicate with locals and navigate unfamiliar territory. I'm sorry. Another challenge is dealing with logistical issues like transportation, accommodation, safety concerns. Obviously, when you go to a new place, you might not know how to go to that place, how to reach to that place. So transportation and other, even accommodation also. Okay. Additionally, travelers or the one who actually visit the visitors might face unexpected difficulties or obstacles like illness, and that might disrupt the plans or their journey, isn't it? So yeah, illness also. All of a sudden, if someone falls ill when someone travels to a different place, that might be a little challenging, isn't it? So always you can also suggest that we can also take some medicines along with us. So illness and all. So when you're coming back to the question, what kind of challenges? You can just talk about challenges and keep quiet. No need to give any solutions there. What kind of difficulties or challenges people can face? So I want at least 3 to 4 sentences. Okay. Even I gave you the sample answer also what to speak. Okay. Yeah. Your 2 minutes for preparation starts now, and then you can raise hands. Okay. So 25 have joined. Guys, now you can raise your hands and start speaking, please. So, Vamsi Krishna has raised. Ma'am, you can allow any of them.
Yes, sir. So, you can start talking.
Vamsi Krishna?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah,
So,
the main
Vamsi, kind of
yes,
challenges do you think people will face while traveling to new places?
the major challenge that people usually place is the customs and traditions. They were not aware of those, and the language mainly. However, the main language all over the world they speak, but the national language is always concerned to the people of the local people. So the main concern they usually face is the language and the traditions of that particular place.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So, yeah, I got your whatever answer is I wanted. Okay, we can allow Jay this side. I want more people to raise hands, guys. So utilize this part three thing. You know?
Hi,
Yes,
sir.
Jaindra Sai.
Hi, sir.
Hi, Jaindra.
Uh,
So
so,
yes,
th-
what do people face when they? I mean, what kind of problems they face while traveling?
yeah, nowadays there's a lot of traveling going on. Like everyone want to be a traveler. So there are different kinds of problems such as lack of knowledge on the local currency or the time zone and the atmosphere may also may also bring up some difficulties like health issues or falling into traps set by the scammers or such. And there are also some rules which we are not aware of, like in some states or in some countries there might be rules for ladies and gents for different seating positions, and which we are not aware of because we are from another city. So we might fall because we might sit in the different like in the ladies seat and we might get caught, like. And the local rules or the local habits of people. Some might think it's a bad habit to eat food on the street, but some people do in other countries. There are many such. I think these are the main problems faced by many of the travelers these days.
Okay, yes, one such problem I faced it not in a different country. In when I went to Kerala, I went and sat in the ladies' seat. I didn't know that even it's a ladies' seat. So
Yes, sir.
first 4 or 5 seats are to be left for ladies, it seems. So here in Andhra, I mean in Vizag, we have something colored like yellow colored seats. So there is no indication also. I went and sat. And all of a sudden, the conductor came and shouted at me, "No, no, get up! How can you sit there?" And that too, I don't know the language, right? So
Yes,
I
sir.
was like looking at him. Why is he shouting at me?
I
Then
faced
someone
the same in Tamil Nadu, sir. Like,
seat. Yes. So
I,
people also should
mm,
understand. Yes, these kind of mistakes happen when we don't know things, right? Or even the locals over there should be a little welcoming. It's not like obviously when someone is not from that place, obviously it is Kerala. Maybe they would have thought I'm a Kerala. But if you
yeah,
go to a different country, they would definitely know that okay, this person is not from here. Let us tell it in a nicer way.
yes,
Okay,
sir.
by the way, yeah, it's a good experience. Yes, fine. So one thing we learned from here is we should be aware of the rules and regulations over there, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So Krishna Kurana,
Good evening, sir. How are you?
very good evening. Thanks for asking. How about you, buddy?
I'm good, sir.
Okay. So what kind of challenges people face in different cities or different places?
Okay. People face various challenges regarding the language as well as culture
Mhm.
in different nations. So, because in every place has their importance regarding their culture as well as their language. For example, many immigrants face the issue while traveling to the Germany because their language is a Dutch language, so the people face to speak that language and facing issue to communicate with them people.
Okay.
Yes,
Is it peoples or people?
people.
Yes. So in the end, you said people, okay, but without knowingly, maybe you would have said that. Okay, no issues,
Yes,
but be aware of it. Okay, people is only plural. Okay,
yes,
no
sir.
need to add people and not only you, others who are there in the conversation with us. Yes, it's not children's, it's children. Again, many people say that it is many students. They say children's. No, children itself is plural. No need to add s to children. But when you say children's charity, then apostrophe s will come. Children's charity, because that charity belongs to children. That time apostrophe s will come. But normally, children itself is plural, guys. Okay. Apart from that, you also said every place has their. So every place has its. Okay. Every place has its. Has they, not its, has its. Okay.
Okay.
Every place has its own significance or something you said. Okay. So that is one correction. Otherwise, it's fine, buddy. Okay. Yes.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
Sir, is it good to give example in the part 3, or like
See,
we
there is
just
no
give?
restriction. There is no restriction that you should not give anything. But the only thing is, you need to be aware of that. Part three is only 4 to 5 minutes, and they have to ask. They also have to ask at least 4 questions in part three. So that is the criteria of IELTS. So they have to at least ask 4 to 5 questions, and they have to cover it in within these entire 4 to 5 minutes. So if you go on talking about one thing only, they'll only interrupt you. The examiner, what will they say is, okay, thank you. They'll ask the next question. So they are stopping you when they're asking, when they're saying thank you and going to the next question. It is you that should understand. Yes, the examiner is going to the next question. I should not interrupt. Okay, I should stop here. Got it? Otherwise, if the examiner is willing to listen, so it all depends upon the mood of the examiner. If the examiner is willing to listen, speak. And if you are
Okay.
not getting the thought process for third part, you can stop it after saying 3 to 4 sentences. If you're not getting anything to say, you can just keep quiet. Then the examiner will go to the next question. If you go and saying like that, then what will the examiner think? You're still talking about it and your thought process is not coming. So that will actually lead you to lesser band score. When you're finished with the sentences, keep quiet, because the examiner will jump off to the next question. If you have something to say it. The examiner will interrupt you and take you to the next question, guys. So this is little the mind game. You have to play it in the examination time. Okay. Just understand the mindset of the examiner. Okay. Then Asta Mahajan. Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
shall we go to Asta Mahajan? Yeah, Asta Mahajan. Yes.
So am I audible?
Yes, Asta, you're audible.
Okay, so coming from someone who actually loves traveling, I think a major hindrance in traveling can be the feeling of alienation. It can start from when you land to the difficulty to adapt in the change in surroundings, to factor like language differences, which can change like the semantic meaning of what a person is trying to say and what you understand, and the feeling of homesickness. This feeling of homesickness can also be enhanced due to jet lag, which I have faced a lot in my entire life.
Okay. So what kind of alienation you faced in the previous, I mean, when you went to a place?
So when I traveled to Bangalore alone, so
Okay.
that was the first time I caught a flight alone. It was a few years back. And when I landed, there was a sudden change in the environment. It was also the temperature playing a role. And I was just the feeling of loneliness, being alone there because you know no one else around. And you knowing that you have to take the first step and talk to people and reach out to them. That was what I felt.
Okay, so at that point of time, I mean, yes, if you're really comfortable in chit-chatting with others, I think you can just have a co-passenger chit-chat if you really want to say or talk to someone, You can, I mean, I usually do it, but if you don't want, as a girl, if you don't want to be into trouble, obviously you need to keep quiet. Otherwise, what I do is I just find someone to chit-chat and where you're going, hi, and how are you? If if the opposite person is also willing to speak, yes, I'll have a chit chat. So otherwise, yes, if we are a little introvert, yes, then it is little difficult. Otherwise, mobiles are there. You just need to install some video games or something in it and then play. So again, the examiner is not going to cross question or even cross. I mean, cross talk like this. Okay, like me. So I'm just giving. I'm just. Uh, just saying these things out of the thing, Fine. So Asta, yes, I really like the way you've used words. Did you read it from somewhere? It
No, no.
out of your imagination, right? I mean, from your thought, isn't it? Really good.
I wrote it down before answering on a piece of paper.
Yes. So the words which you use, alienation, that's a good vocabulary, and most of the vocabularies you've used are very good vocabulary. Nice. Okay. Even your pace is also correct. Thank you. So yes. So anyone else, guys, who wants to answer this? Okay, fine, no issues. So let's go to the next question. Yes, so a person who has influenced you, for example, talk about a person who has influenced you a lot in your life. So that was your part two question, for example, and this might be the part three question for the given topic. Okay, so the part three question is, how has your grandfather's influence on you impacted your relationships with others? So, how is the influence of your grandfather or grandparents, where it impacted on your relationship with others, or how you be with others, isn't it? So, a sample answer is given here. My grandfather's influence on me has had a significant impact on my relationship with others. One of the key lessons he taught me was the importance of empathy and kindness towards others. He always emphasized the value of treating others the way we want to be treated. And this had helped me develop strong, meaningful relationships with people around me. So you can talk about all these things. If you want to even talk about your grandmother or anyone else, so it's see here according to the your part two, whatever you answered. For example, you answered about, you said something related to some of your uncles or one of your uncles thing. I like that uncle, and uh, because he influenced me a lot, blah blah blah. So the question will be changed like this: how has your uncle influenced on you, or the influence of your uncle's thing, where it impacted on your relationships with others? Okay, so you can talk about your uncle, grandfather, anyone. Okay, not only even you can talk about last time I got this question when I was in my British Council. I was taking my training like 7 years ago, I think. Yeah, almost 6 7 years ago. That time I got this question. Yes, these questions are repeated, guys. So who has impact on your life, the person who has really has a great impact on your life? I think that was the question. I talked about my grandmother. So let's see if you have any person who has impacted, or the influence person who has on your life is C. Let's see, and this is the sample answer. I want you to prepare within 2 minutes. Okay, and you can raise hands once you prepare. And this time I want other people to answer. Those who have already answered, yes, please give a chance for the others so that they can come up with the answers. Then I can also have a like small chat with them and correct their speaking wherever it's necessary. So the question is this: how has your grandfather's influence on you impacted with the relationship with others? So part three question is from here to here only. Okay. This is part two. Don't worry about it. from how to others is part 3 question. And you can also check the sample answer. Yes, Srishti has raised hand. I will give some more one. I mean, I want some more to raise hand. Okay, Srishti, you can go ahead first. Yes.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Sir, actually, I had very less time with my grandfather, but when he had time with me, he had just told me that one thing. He just told me, be you. He said that whatever the outcome, like whatever the situations would be, you never have to, you never have to prove yourself to be yourself. You never have to, uh, remember to remember what your old self was, or you don't even have to pretend what your new self is, like what your new self will be. So that's the one thing which always boosted my confidence to be myself. That's the one thing he has always that's the one thing I've always kept in my mind.
Very good. That's a very great word, be yourself. No need to think what others think. If you're really true and good from yourself, if you know that you're not hurting others, and yes, definitely, you can be yourself and no need to prove to anyone else, right? So, whatever is good for you, you know it better, isn't it? That's really nice. That's a good one. Srishti, you yes, yes. I didn't find any mistakes as such. Your thought process was good, and in between, yes, a little bit. You're thinking for words and stuff, but otherwise that's common. When a difficult question is asked, all of a sudden people might think for words and sentences, isn't it? So even the greatest speaker also might look for words and sentences, because this is unprepared sometimes. So these kind of questions should come naturally. Then that too, if we think about these things, we'll become little what do you call, go into the trance, and sometimes we'll become little sentimental. So that time our thought process might fumble a little bit. So but that, if you take care of, I think it is good to go. Okay, very good. So all we need is control our emotions. Fine. So anyone else, guys? I want others to answer. Please raise hand. Guys, anyone there? Okay, you want to sample answer? Yes, I'll also make you listen to the audio. And yes. Okay, no issues. It's not paying the same thing, whatever I said, like grandfather's influence. So the words which you can use over here are like significant impact, the impact you can say, even importance, empathy,
My
kind words.
grandfather's influence on me has had a significant impact on my relationships with others. One key lessons he taught me was the importance of empathy and kindness towards others. He always emphasized the value of treating others the way we want to be treated, and this has helped me develop strong, meaningful relationships with people around me.
Okay, so that was the audio. And yes, any more hands? Okay, do you want me to choose someone? Huh? Okay.
Guys, there were so many people who had raised their hand for previous questions and we were not able to answer, right? Raise your hand for this so that you get a chance.
Okay.
I remember seeing Karina. had raised her hand for some answer before.
Okay. So
I
what?
am up for this one if that's okay. So,
Yeah, Karina.
hello, am I audible? Yes.
Yes, Karina, you're audible. Please go on. So
Okay.
the question is this. Yeah.
So, I would like to speak about my mother. So, one of my role models and a person that I look up to would be my mom. A mother's influence definitely play a significant role in shaping an individual's relationship with others. My mom taught me some valuable lessons on how to communicate, resolve conflicts, and be respectful and show kindness to others. Ultimately, I would like to mention that a positive influence from my mother have greatly has impacted greatly in my life, and now I'm able to maintain meaningful connections with my family, friends, and society. That's it.
Okay. So so you have a very beautiful like relationship and connection with your mother, right?
Definitely, yes, sir.
Great, great, great. So what if you want to like give some advice to someone who's quite younger to you? What kind of advice you would give for a lifetime?
That's a tricky question, but I would like to say that definitely I would like to mention that always be kind to others. If you give kindness to someone, the kindness will return back to you.
Definitely. It's like karma, right? So whatever
Yes,
you do,
exactly.
and that will come back to you. So yes, not only even speaking to others in a kind way, even if you smile, with a kind,
Gestures,
yeah,
right?
a kind gesture, sometimes that will also help. And also, kindness doesn't mean not only helping or smiling also, but also even when you just feed a dog by just who just by the roadside, that will also can get you the kindness. Or yeah, kindness can be of different ways, isn't it?
True.
So all these things will make you a nicer person. Good. So those are the values actually we get from our elders, right? So if we have those values carried forward for the future generations, I don't think any war will or any kind of discrepancies will come in between. I mean, us or anyone, even in the countries also. So kindness is the greatest, weapon with which we
Right.
can actually stop anything. Very good. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So yes, let's go to the next part, next question. So next question is, how has technology impacted people's reading habits in recent years? Obviously, we don't read much nowadays. Uh, that too, we watch lots of videos, isn't it? So yes, is technology like like degrading our reading habits? Usually, apart from our regular study books, we don't even read other books usually. But after this technology, after this mobile phones have come into place, the reading habits have already gone down, isn't it? So let's see what kind of answer we have here. Technology has a significant impact on people's reading habits in recent years. Why? With the rise of ebooks, yes, nowadays we all follow ebooks. Many of us actually read it from ebooks and mobiles, isn't it? So audiobooks are also there. Reading apps, people have more options than ever before to consume written content. Yes, even yes, we have lots and lots of content available on the internet. So technology has made reading more convenient, accessible. So it is very positive way he's saying. So see, convenient, accessible, and affordable. However, some argue that technology has also contributed to decline in attention spans. So decline in attention span is we don't uh, give some time to the family, time to the friends and relatives. Whenever we have time, we sit with the mobile and just lie to the bed, or we just become couch potatoes and be at home and just by looking, even without doing anything. So the attention spans and critical thinking also Yeah, it is going down as people are often distracted by notifications and social media. So all of a sudden, if sound comes of this message or any notification, immediately our attention goes towards, okay, what kind of message I got? I mean, what is this notification do? Is it it should be very important, I need to check it. So we get so much addicted, I mean, to this technology, I believe. So yes, you can talk about this, but yes, it should be short and crispy. Again, 3 to 4 sentences, guys. Yes, I'm giving you 2 minutes to prepare on this topic or this question, not a topic, it's a question. Topics are only part two. Part three are all questions. So just 3 to 4 sentences are enough. So 2 minutes is what you get. But in the examination, you won't get 2 minutes, guys. I'm just again repeating it. Those who have just joined, part three questions are to be answered instantly. Just a few seconds you think and then you start. Okay. And guys, you can also start with words like well. Well, technology has impacted us, has a lot of impact on us. So you can start with well. Okay. Well, definitely, of course, if you agree with it. Okay. All these words you can start with. They're good vocab and starters. Yes. So I'm just waiting for the hands to be coming up. Just 3 sentences. I want more people and just 3 to 4 sentences. That's it. Tell everything about technology and reading habits. Okay, the same person has raised the hand. I want someone else to, I mean, those who have not spoken before, I want them to raise hand. Okay, come guys. Guys, I didn't hear any boys now for the second one, even the third one also. Yeah, second one only one came, but two girls. So the majority are girls. I want boys to come up also. Guys, we have so many guys. Come, Amit is there. Jatin, Jayendra. Um, yes,
Excuse me, sir.
yes,
Actually,
ma'am.
Kirtana has not answered anything yet, so maybe we could give Kirtana a chance.
Definitely, ma'am. Kitna, you can go ahead.
Yes, so just to understand, since I joined late, do we need to describe a book or about
Uh,
technology?
oh,
Uh,
yeah, only the question is how has technology impacted people's reading habits in recent years? That's it. So what is happening here is we are answering. See, this is the part two question. For this part two question, part three questions would be like this. So this is the main
oh,
question.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Technology have changed a lot, even after the era of 20th century, where digital media is a dominant everywhere. So even when we want to book anything, or even if we want to read, even during the pandemic time, all the college and schools have went. The reading and as well as the exams were conducted online, so it have changed a lot during a course of period, as well as even recently I have stopped reading a few books, or even there is not much of a reading after I graduated. So what I did is I even enrolled for a physical newspaper, so that the hard copies can make me read better in order to overcome this kind of technology impact in our day-to-day life.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Good. So, you said technology have, it's, I mean, maybe by mistake you have said that technology has. isn't it?
Okay.
Not the having.
Yes, sir. The
And
past tense.
yes, and what is the pronunciation of college?
College.
College. It's college. So C
College.
stressed a little. College. It's not college.
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 Okay. Okay.
For
Got it.
example,
College.
village, garbage, teenage. We say teenage, village.
Uh,
Not like that.
okay.
Some of them say that. I mean, it's not you. So that
That's right. We
should be
might not know. Subconsciously, we'll say that,
yes,
right?
we say. So it's college. For example, whenever the starting word is starting letter is C, K, and P. You need to stress those. So this is very well known criteria, but I'm just reiterating it again. C, for example, cat, okay, and K also kite. Uh,
Okay.
Q also we need to stress queen, queen, okay,
Oh,
and
okay.
for parrot, for example. So little if we use those things, our language will become little stylish. Otherwise, it's fine. Okay,
Sure, sir. Thank you.
very good, good. And who else we can give, ma'am? Next one.
Yeah, sir. Actually, the other three have already answered questions, so I'm just like hoping that if anybody new can come up.
Okay, okay.
Sobu, I think if you can try it once, I mean, you want some confidence. Talking is the only way you can get confidence. Practice makes people perfect.
Yes.
So yeah,
Togo.
yeah. He just sent a message saying that he wants some confidence to speak. So I'm just
Okay,
suggesting him to come up and speak. Yeah, he's raised his hand. So please go ahead.
okay.
Hello,
Sobu, hi,
sir.
hi, Sobu. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Why? What happened? Why don't you have confidence?
Sir, first thing, I am a shy guy, so I don't think that in this much of person that I can speak like as well. You can see right now, my speaking.
Yes, we all develop due course, Sobu. Is your name Sobu or anything else?
No, my name is Soban. The
Soba.
short form of Soban is I make it Sobu.
Sobu. Okay, I'll call it Sobu then. Sobu, like, see, everyone has a time for just to improve things, isn't it? So,
Yes,
so this is your phase to improve, to get knowledge and train yourself, isn't it? No one is
yes,
born English over here. I think everyone over here are learning, isn't it? Even in
yes,
fact, when like 15 years ago or 13 years ago, when I started my career, I just wanted to speak with US customers, and I studied in a state syllabus school, and there only I used to raise hand for yes, ma'am, I've done my homework, present. That's it. Nothing more than that I have spoken, But all of a sudden, from an inter and graduation, don't tell at all. We never spoke in English. So so all of a sudden, when you have to speak with US customers, that would be quite challenging, right? So even though I knew A to Z and what to speak and how to construct sentences and all, but when it comes to conversation, when you are not linked with the language, definitely it will be difficult. But it is not a rocket science, guys. So all you need is little practice, and you need to speak with people who are with the same interest. For example, if someone else is also looking to improve the language and they want to go abroad and blah blah blah, so try to make friends with them, okay, and converse with them. So this will actually take you to your goals. So your goal is to improve your language now. So make your efforts towards it, and definitely that would be a great thing. And now you're speaking really well. So I just want to say a few sentences on the impact of technology in recent years on reading habits.
so
Try.
there are many changes in every what can say student, and uh, they supposed to read as much as they in their schools and in their colleges, but after the lockdown and what you can say COVID, they skip their studies and go through for their video games. So there are many impacts on studies. So, and as on reading, so they're supposed to read a PDF after the COVID. So
Okay.
there are many impacts, and the purchasing of the books, what you can say, that has
Mm,
decreased, and student left their studies and
true.
this.
True. I agree with you. See, you spoken really well. I mean, all your sentences, I understood what you're trying to say. So here and there, they were like you were thinking about the thought process, but it's fine, buddy. You are good to go. So all you need is you need to know different kinds of topics and what to speak on them. So we have a lot of material in our website. Go through different kinds of topics, prepare on them. Try to find someone, some friend scholar. Okay, okay. Now ask these questions. I'm going to reply you back. That's it. That is what you're going to do. You're good to go. Okay. Good. Good.
No, sir. In listening, I am good, and in speaking, that I am was like that much
Yes. So
less confidence.
yes. In do you have a super bazaar near you?
Yes.
Any supermarket near you?
Yes.
Okay. Get kg of confidence from there. 1 kg. Just kidding, okay. You need to, all you need to do is no complaints here. All you need to do is see, no one is going to listen to you. All you need to do is you need to put effort, Sobu. Okay. So when you feel that you're not good at something, see, you said you're good at listening, so that is your strength, right? So
Yes.
now you know your weakness also. So make your weakness also your strength. Work on it. Work double, triple times than listening. So why won't you get it? So nothing is impossible in life. Believe me. Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
So yes, yes. Confidence is what we need to get. Okay.
Thank you,
Anyone
sir.
else? Yeah. Jayendra Sai. We'll give this to Jayendra Sai. Jayendra Sai. Jayendra, can you speak on this? Okay. Jayendra is not able to hear us. Vamsi Krishna, you can go ahead. Ma'am,
That's
yeah.
yeah. That's why I was come. Yeah, yeah. Hi, sir.
Hi, Vamsi, right?
Yeah,
Yes, Vamsi. Please go ahead.
yeah. Recent technologies were developed a lot, and most of it is audio technology, which came emerged from the videos. Like the whole content in the book was converted into audio, and it was being able to reach the audience as the work of many people in the busy schedule. They were able to adapt to the audio instead of reading. That decreased the people their concentration levels, which they have gained instead of reading books. They will gain the concentration levels and physical activities and all, but
True,
they
true,
lost everything due to the emerging technologies where audio technologies like Audacity and the kind are being developed which are ruling now in replacing the reading habits. I
true.
wish suppose reading habits being developed, it will be good for our mentality and brain exercise.
Thank you. So, yes, I also remember this like 30, 40 years ago, before TVs weren't there, people used to read newspapers. After televisions came into our lives, people started watching news than reading it in the newspaper more. So it is a different thing that some people only like to read newspapers rather than to hear it in news. But after when you get something to hear so easily, why would someone read? Isn't it? So technology has impacted 40 years ago only. Very good, good way of telling it. Good. Yes. So let's go to the next question. Okay. How can individuals contribute to such? Okay, we'll go to the next one. Do you think music has the power to change society and how? That's a very good question, and it is based on part two question, which is all about hobbies. So hobbies and music is one. Some people have music as a hobby, right? So I think that is the reason this question is asked in part three. So do you think music has the power? Anyone can raise hands immediately. We don't give much time here. I want you to answer in two to three sentences, two to three sentences at least. Guys, raise hands. Instant answer. I want, and I want more people. Okay, you want a sample answer. Okay, okay. So I don't think you need a sample answer here, but anyways, because I don't see any hands over here. Okay, this is a sample answer where you can speak about music. Yes, I believe that music has the power to change the society. Music has the ability to influence people's thoughts, emotions, and actions. And it has been used throughout the history by means of expression, protest, social commentary, and etc. Music can bring people together, create a sense of community, and inspire change. So, music has the greatest strength, I believe. So it depends on people to people. If you think music has the power on the society, you can talk about it. If you feel that music has no power, also you can talk about it. Okay, so you can completely speak on the other side of the uh, uh, given question. For example, if you're against music, if you don't like music, for example, you can talk about it. I don't think, according to me, music has any power on the society, and you can talk or blah blah blah. Okay, so it's not that whatever the question is, you need to obey it and talk to it. Even if you have a different way to say about that topic, you can talk about it, even it in a negative way. But negative doesn't mean that you have to abuse the exam. Okay, don't abuse, don't do it, don't use any kind of foul language and stuff. Obviously we don't use those things, but don't use it. It's good to be on a say like semi-formal language to casual language is fine, but don't use any other jargons and stuff. Okay, even if you want to use any jargons or a terminology, you can tell what the terminology is all about. Okay, this time, ma'am, whom should we give? Again, the same people are coming up with the hands.
Yes, sir. I think I'll just call out names of people who haven't done anything. Matlab, they're not answered any questions till now, and let's hope that at least one or two will raise their hands out of that. So,
Yeah.
Abhigna, Amit, Amrita, Chandni, and then I think Lakshmi, then Jatin, then Madiha, Rehmani, Muhammad Umar, Noreen, Fatima, Priyavarshini, Shikhar, Srivarshini. Guys, you guys have not answered anything till now. Like, if you answer, it's gonna help you itself. Like, sir can give you a feedback on what he would. You can take his suggestions into consideration, and it would help you improve your session itself. Yeah, I think Shikhar raised his hand after that. So, Shikhar,
Because-
please go ahead.
Hi, sir.
Hi, good evening. How are you?
Fine, sir. How about you, sir?
I'm great, thank you.
Sir, I
So
think music shapes the cultures and societies around the globe, around the continents.
true. And how is that?
So, the music not only affects the mental state, but also the physical one. Like nowadays, the people are living in the nuclear family, moving towards from joint to nuclear family. So, matlab, they are having different types of stages of their moods. Like some were happy, some were sad. So they need music to, I
Okay,
think,
got it.
relieve them or
Great.
like
Very good. So
regenerates their emotions, their mood.
yes. So music has the power to even connect with
Mhm.
any kind of culture, isn't it?
Yes,
So
sir. Yes,
even
sir.
if you listen to Western culture music, cultural music. Okay,
Yeah,
even
definitely, sir.
they like a music, our traditional music, Karnataka music, or any other
Yes, sir.
music, even Bollywood music. I mean,
And
Bollywood and other musics also. So yeah, they connect our the entire world to us, isn't it? So music has that power. Yes. So
yes, sir.
yes. What's your name? Sorry, I didn't get it.
Sir Shikhar.
Shikhar. Shikhar. Good, Shikhar. The way your
So
pronunciation.
earlier times,
What is it?
so in earlier times, like when the people are not able to understand different type of languages, each other languages. So I think the mode of way they are talking is just is music. They are producing sound, different type of sounds. Until now, it's been going on.
Believe me, yeah, it is true. Now you made me remember. Music is what I actually felt that I need to learn this language. When I first heard some of the musical, I mean, one song, I mean, a Titanic song, I think, when I was quite young, I wanted to hear the entire, I mean, know the entire wordings and understand what this song is all about, because it's from a great movie. So that interest made me change my entire life. So yes, music has the power. That is really true. Yes, you made me remember that. Only you said in between matlab and to. So remove those things. Otherwise, yes, yeah, that is again comes to matlab and to will come to take you to MTI, right? So just take off that. Otherwise, your pronunciation, the way you spoke on the topic for 2 to 3 sentences, and it was quite natural. Great, Shikhar.
Thank you so
Yes,
much, sir.
thank you, thank you. Yes. Anyone else, ma'am?
Yeah, I think Srivarshini raised her hand and then again it went back down. So
Srivarshini, come up with your hand. Srivarshini, you
yeah,
there?
I mean like it's just a session, right? You can like you can say and then you can get some feedback on where you're going wrong. It would help you.
Yes, Srivarshini.
Yes. So I think the music has changed the society. Not only the society, it has also like broke the stereotypes in the countries and the continents. Like for example, if you take the K-pop, over the years it has changed everything in every aspect. Right, it has influenced all the musics around the world. Right, from pop and R&B and everything, every aspect. So it also helps in the society, like mental health, like they're not
True.
stressing the students during the examinations and helping in the self-love and everything. So I think that's how the music has changed in positive way than in the negative aspects.
Great, great, really good, nice. You have used a good vocabulary too. You said something like stereotypes and all. That vocab and is all really good. Good, good. Keep it up.
Thank you.
And yes, and I've also heard to grow some of the plants. Even plants also hear music. I just heard it some in some documentary or something where they actually make the plants listen to music. So I don't know how far it is true, but yes, so that they'll grow really nice, it seems. So music has the power. Okay,
Yes.
that's nice, guys. So we'll give one more chance to the ones who have raised hands. I don't want them to be in despair. I'll give a chance to Karina. Karina, you can
Yes,
speak.
sir. Okay. So, absolutely, I feel that music has the power to change the society in many ways. Firstly, it helps the society by coming together, majorly expressing their emotions and spreading different messages of
Mhm.
be social change, be love, romance. Major, like if you watch Bollywood, then the major genre that goes on for like a long period of time would be sad music or love music, etc. Music has the power to not only influence people's perceptions, but where words fail, music speaks.
Okay, that's great. Something really nice. Even just to get out of some sadness also. If you hear those sad songs and if you come out of tears, then definitely you'll feel light sometimes. So
True.
yes, music also helps in this way, I believe. Okay, that's a great expression. Thank you.
Thank
Yes. So, yes. So, in your opinion, I mean, it's for everyone again. This is a new question, the last one. In your opinion, what are some of the skills required to become a successful manager or a successful, according to your profession, you can talk about? Okay, it's here. It's given about the event manager. So you can talk about any, like for example, if you want to become a scientist, or if you want to become a doctor or engineer, or if you want to become a manager in some call center or a BPO, anything or anything is welcomed here. Okay, so in your opinion, what are the skills required to reach according to your profession. Okay. Yes, I want people to raise hands. Okay, what skills are required? It's very like frequent question, not only asked in IELTS, and also if this part two question is asked, definitely this question will come up, and also in interviews it will be asked. Okay, so I want maximum people to raise hands and answer it. I want at least 2 to 3 sentences. That's it, not a long lecture. Okay. Yes, let's see who will answer. Guys, raise hands. I again got Asta Mahajan, Vamsi Krishna only. I want others to answer. I have Jitin. Jatin is there. Gaurava Paru. Gaurav Paru. I'm sorry, mispronouncing the question. The names might be. Chandani is there. Okay. Yes. We have Srivarshini just spoke. Uh, Priyavarshini is also there. Priyavarshini. Yes. So Srivarshini has raised the hand. What about Priya? Okay. Anyone else who wants to raise hands who has not talked or spoken about any topic here today? Priyavashini, Madhya, Madhya Rahmani, why don't you come up? You're there? See, I'm choosing people now. Okay. So, who has come up? Vamsi Krishna again. Srivarshini is there. Okay, we'll give a chance to Krishna Kurana, ma'am. Will that be okay? Krishna Kurana, can you
Yes, sir. Yes,
start?
sir.
Yes.
Okay. As far as I'm concerned, there are two skills which are very crucial for to be a successful event manager. That is communication skills as well as the creativity, because event managers need to meet with the different people. So if he has a good skills, communication skills, he can interact better. And for the decoration and for the other purpose, creativity is also very much required.
Required. Thank you. That is what an event manager requires, right? Creativity and even time sense. If the event or the stage is not ready, or the event is not ready by the time the customer want it, then it is difficult, right? So event management is also time management is very important in event, isn't it? Okay. We'll give a chance to Karina also. Karina.
Yes, sir. Can I speak about graphic designing because I'm really
Yes.
into it? Is
Please
that okay?
go on.
Okay, so so as a graphic designer, I would like to mention some of the key points that are required to be a successful graphic designer. Some of those include creativity, technical proficiency, with some design software skills. Other than that, effective communication always is very important. Then attention to every detail, time management, and lastly, problem solving ability. Like,
Very good, very good. Attention to every detail is what I like. Always people talk about problem solving skills, communication skills, blah blah.
right,
But attention to detail is what many people miss. Even every profession needs this. Even a customer care representative, or when you go to a doctor or a nurse or whatever it is, if they don't concentrate on your detail, what you're saying, isn't it? Well, the
yes,
details are the things we are seeing, then it will be difficult, right? So attention to the detail. Very good. Good use of vocab. So
thank
guys, there are some, yes, you're welcome. Yes, there are some more things like people said already, people spoke about organization skills, attention to detail, problem solving, creativity, flexibility. So there are some of the sentences you can go through it. Okay, how solving skills are critical. Okay, and all these things you can talk about. Just go through it. You can just read it. Okay. Yes. So we have like this set of questions in our website where you can go through it, and also we have one-to-one sessions where you can take a trainer. I mean, you can take the training from a trainer. Yes, and yes, all the trainers are like they are well versed and they can really get you the band score you're looking for. Obviously, it's not only the band score you're looking for. For example, if you start at a stage of 5.5, definitely after our one-to-one sessions, definitely you can go to a stage where the all the universities accept. So you should get no band less than 6 or 6.5 altogether to get any university admission, right? So definitely all these things are taken care of by the Ubergrad thing, and also yes, they'll also help you in case studies, and like every student is different, right? So where difficult case studies they have gone through, we have lots and lots of experience in dealing with difficult case studies. Okay, so definitely will help you your goals to go to a different country or a country where you wanted to go and reach your dreams, guys. So you can also access our website, and over there you have these questions also, sample questions where you have part one, part two, and part three, even with the answers you have. Okay, so you can access it. If you have any doubts in accessing these papers and the material, please ask our moderator then or the counselor will help you. And if you take gold membership and silver membership, you have like numerous material which is there on in the website. You can access it, and that will lead you to a better band score along with your one-on-one sessions. Okay, so all those criterias can even you can ask with the moderator or a counselor. Ma'am, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, okay, guys. Thank you so much, and have a happy weekend. And yes, bye bye.
Yeah, bye, sir.